Every success begins with sucks, but ends with yes. Sucks, yes.
That is so stupid. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Casper Fox channel. My name is, guess what? Casper Fox. Wow, good guess. Amazing, incredible. For those of you who are new to the Beetlejuice series, I am a musician and reaction analysis YouTuber. I have released a themed album called Stories from Styx, and by the time this comes out, we have probably already teased the next single off the EP for part 2, which is really exciting. For now, we are back with another episode of Beetlejuice, which is our new series here. New series, I say. It's our current series here on CF, Casper Fox, whatever you want to call it. And last time we checked out the lovely couple, the Bees, which had this last name, which I already forgot because I'm sucky with names. Beetlejuice was hired to like help them haunt and that's very exciting. So we are going to take a look at that and see how that's going to be. If you guys are not familiar with reaction analysis content, I will be pausing and I will be talking about the music, the plot, and the lyrics. So if you are here just to listen to the music, then please go and find the original links in the description. You can listen to Beetlejuice on all streaming platforms, including YouTube. So I do not want to see any comments about you pause too much, you talk too much, because they will be deleted, because that is the purpose of this channel, reaction and analysis. With that out the way, let's get into this it's a 4-minute long in-between scene, and then we're going to get to Dead Mom. So, let's do it. Ding!
Yes, there's very good energy in here.
What?
Very good energy.
Very good energy.
Pretty big risk buying this place. You believe people actually lived here? It's like
Oh, okay. So these are those are the new people who are buying the flat or the house that Adam and his wife died in.
cats.
Don't you worry, Charles. If we make it look fabulous, no one will ever know it's actually
This is so funny. This is the first font I used for the Casper Fox channel. I'm pretty sure Morgan still uses this when she edits. I used the Metal Mania font. No, I actually don't. I still use this font for this channel, but I know. So I assume this in between scene is indeed Morgan. Why am I not subscribed to Morgan? That's nuts. Okay.
And older than it says it is.
Good. We have 2 days to transform this old house into the flagship model home of my new gated community.
Oh.
I need to convince Maxie Lee. I get Maxie Lee in my corner. The investments will pour in. He's my white whale.
I don't see race.
So it's just a whale.
You must relax. Now you remember what my guru Otho says. Every success begins with sucks, but ends with yes. Sucks, yes.
That is so stupid. Okay, well, we ball. Oh? What the fuck?
No! We have to stop. What if Lydia walks in?
Charles, maybe we should just tell her about us.
She's still too fragile. Lydia doesn't have my resilience.
Is it? Okay, so maybe this is Charles, which is the father of Lydia, the girl we saw in the beginning who was at her mom's funeral. And this is his like new wife, potentially?
That's why you're here. To be her. And what do you call yourself again?
A life coach.
Right! And what's that mean?
Almost anything.
So true. Jamuma sit down, crouch. Oh.
Lydia, I'm not going to answer a question like that.
Lydia, we talked about this sad
Talk to her.
I messed up, and you remember what I said? Yeah? You said, stop acting so weird. I need this job. No! I am positive I quoted my guru Otho, who said, sadness is like kale salad. No one likes it. Throw it out.
Chad, do you like kale salad? I have personally not tried it. I don't. I have an agreement with the bunnies, so I don't eat their food and they don't drink my beer. If you're Danish, you might get that reference.
Dad, how long did you stay here? I want to go home.
About that, I thought, after everything we've been through, well, I just thought we could both use a fresh start. So I'm selling our house. We're going to live here.
What? Dad, you can't do that. Dad, Mom looked our house.
Dead mom?
What?
We never want to talk about it.
That's That's because I'm trying. You're joking.
Why? Dude, what the is this dynamic? Lydia calls her dead mother dead mom. That's kind of up. But there's probably some really interesting character dynamic that we're going to be learning about, because this is kind of the first extended thing. We know that she is mourning her mother, and what I can only assume it's now been a while since Charles has moved on, found a new lover, whatever, and that Lydia is at least comfortable talking about it. And we didn't know that so by in this timestamp from last time, we have that Beetlejuice said that being dead, time passes differently. So it's probably been a while since the couple in this house died, which means it's probably past, like the time from the funeral has probably passed. Like it's been a while. Who's there? Happiness who? I want to know the end of the knock knock joke. Happiness who?
Please. Our whole life is in that house. Don't you remember when we moved in? It was all run down and horrible, and now we're gonna get through it.
That's nice. Little ambience.
Let's clean up. Should we ever sing that song? Shake, 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 smile. Shake your body.
Lydia, you have moped around for
What?
months dressed in black, obsessing about death.
Oh?
Yes, but we
So
have
she's-
to move forward.
She's still okay.
Ah! Get your car, gentlemen. Maxie Dean will be here for dinner in 2 days. 2 days to make this a model home with a lot of family inside.
So let me guess. This dinner is gonna be the penultimate thingamabob. Lydia is gonna do anything she can to ruin this dinner so that the father has to give up on this and go back to the old house, and Beetlejuice is gonna help him or help Lydia achieve that.
I know you won't let me down.
Yeah, it'd be terrible if we all let each other down. This is exciting. Dinner to plan, a house to regenerate. Hey, Delia. Mama.
Who's there?
Okay, who's there? I don't know. Get us in the dark black house.
What?
But I don't think that's how no jokes work.
I was about to say.
I guess we'll never know then.
For real. FOMO, no, tell us. Okay.
We're gonna change that. Now, I'm gonna go find a room to rest. No, not answering. I have a peephole. I can see you. Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
You're scary, goodbye.
I'm alone. I am utterly alone. Except for you, dead mom.
And here we go, Dead Mom. Animatic by... Men för helvete. Ralumary? Ralumary? Well, I subbed anyway. Okay.
Hey mom,
Beat marking.
dead mom, I need a lift.
An open hi-hat on 2 and 4.
Probably talking to myself here, but dead mom, I gotta ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around me.
Okay.
Are you here, dead mom, dead mom.
And then we have some of the church bells in here. Nice. Okay. Very interesting melody approach. Again, it's something that we actually see in some other. For example, if you guys have listened to Lydia the Bard, when you're dealing with tonal cadence, which is you go home, out, home, in a sense of na 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 na, you get home again, right? We have it to do with tonal cadence, which is very common for 4-chord songs. You usually wanna stay away from an example of how tonal cadence can get a little repetitive, or how it really not repetitive, but how it really plays into the home, out, home. If you listen to More Than Anything from Haspintel, na 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 na, right? So we go home there. But here, instead of going home, they alternate with the na, this little almost yodeling approach.
Dead mom,
This
dead
little
mom.
jump to differentiate.
Dead mom, I'm tired of
I got a beat marking drum, kick drum.
out my creases. I'm a bunch of broken pieces. It was
Nice.
you who made me whole. Every day, Dad's staring at me like a hurry up, get happy, move along. Forget about your mom.
Okay, these captions don't count. So little mockery, a little bit of speech. Forget about your mom. Absolute sense.
Daddy's in denial. Daddy doesn't wanna feel. He
Wow.
was my
Build up. Okay, so I've got a wave, a wow pedal on the guitar. So wow creates this thing, so pedal on the guitar. Morgan, this is what a pedal board from a guitar looks like. One of these pedals is a wow pedal, as we call it in Danish. I don't know if that's called that in English. We call it a wow pedal. I'm not really sure if it's called something else. Really interesting chorus approach here. And then as we also, this is a beautiful animatic, by the way. I'm assuming that this is the costume she wears, and that is a very nice outfit. But yeah, so we have this. This is kind of like a self-reflection song. It's not really an I want song. I wouldn't call it an I want song. I'm more like a longing, like a lament or whatever. She's like singing to the dead mom presence that she's maybe not feeling. Is it possible that the mom hasn't passed yet? Maybe Beetlejuice has her, or maybe Beetlejuice can arrange something.
My home, my destination, and I'm your clone. You strange creation, you held my hand.
Dude, the way she effortlessly breaks into her head voice falsetto here, and how it kind of jumps, like even like these half steps, she's just breaking. No, no, no. So pretty.
Life gave me easy, now jokes don't land, and no one sees me, nothing seems to fit. Mama, is this it? Are you receiving? I want something to believe in, or I die.
Wow.
Take me where my soul can run, or I'll be in my bedroom. Wake me when it's ready. Daddy's moving forward. Daddy didn't lose a ball. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope.
Everything's beat marking here. Oh, little alternation here on the drums. So it's a nice little fill that is. You can do that with one hand. Boom, gang, boom, gang, boom, 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 gang, boom, gang, boom. I love. That's one of my favorite fills, especially when you do it on offbeat.
Daddy's moving forward. Daddy didn't lose a ball. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope and time. A plague of mice, a lightning strike, or drop a nuclear bomb. No more playing Daddy's game. We'll go insane if things don't change. Whatever it takes to make him say your name. Dead Mom.
Boom. Interesting, because I know. So this is really interesting because I know that like she wants to like have the dad acknowledge that the mom is dead. He doesn't want him to just live in this blissful ignorance. She's dead. You need to acknowledge that, father. Which is a parallel to like say Beetlejuice's name. Acknowledge Beetlejuice, because I know you have to say Beetlejuice's name 3 times for him to appear and like that. That's incredible. That's a really, really, really nice parallel they've got going here. Incredible music. This is probably my favorite song so far. I love Alex Brightman and stuff like that, but who plays Lydia? Okay. Betas to help me make this look a little less bad. Absolute cinema. It doesn't say. I'll look at it. Morgan, who plays Lydia? Thank you very much. Well, that is all we have time for today's episode of Beetlejuice. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, we're going to be doing The Fright of Their Lives with some in-between dialogues. And No Reason. So on YouTube, obviously, you're going to have to wait 1 week per episode. But on Patreon, I do these in session. So these two will record on the 18th of April. So that gives you an idea of how far in advance I actually record these thingamabobs. So if you want to support me over on Patreon, you can do so via the link in the description. Look at all these lovely names scrolling on screen. If they're here yet, that depends how long I yap. But I really do appreciate the support. Please, if you are not able to support on Patreon, that's totally okay. You can like the video, leave a comment. What is your favorite Beetlejuice character? Be as vague as you possibly can. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for more Beetlejuice. Take care.